what if you do 7 accounts for a VTuber? One for each VTuber. Ini gaduh sama Stingy.
If you watch one, you get recommended all VTuber.
Oh.
Dude, okay, I watch Say You Stuff, okay? I got recommended VTuber stuff. I'm like, holy what the hell?
Well, good news. Fanfiction.net
Yeah, because
took too long to respond. Shall we start now? Like properly start.
Why not?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to dia.log, the Game Matters podcast.
Yay!
Hello. Podcast yokoso.
This is episode 66, and you have the three lovely lads right now. We have Danial over there,
Hello?
and then the other side, Anan.
Also, if you are like a Malay podcast, it will be called the Three Stooges. I don't know why the Malays like it.
The Doremi. The Doremi ke Bujang Lapuk?
Yeah, Bujang Lapuk Kempa. Kempa is Bujang Lapuk.
Oh, Labu-Labi. No, not Labu-Labi. Doremi.
Or whatever, the Piramli Trio.
Mm-hmm. And I am Hiro Mekronos Ashraf, and we have video games to talk about other than the weird fascination of the Three Stooges. What do you say? Trope, I guess?
Yeah, trope.
Yeah, I don't know why. People keep bringing up Three Stooges. For whatever reason. Do you guys ever watch those?
I watch some of it. Like my brother watched it, so I watch it too. It's a co-watching.
Co-watching experience. Backseat watching.
Yeah, it's just basically just slapstick. So I don't see the appeal in like watching a lot of it. Like, 3 episodes, okay, fine. I rather watch Monty Python though.
Yeah, Monty Python's still a classic. I keep going back to the cheese shop sketch. That's one of the absurd ones, and also the argument clinic, which basically is what we have on Twitter these days. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. This is not an argument. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Keep going until 2 minutes up. Man, evergreen, man. That's Monty Python. Anyway, what have you guys been doing the past 2 weeks?
Let's go with Anan. Since last week you've been playing Fallout, and
yeah.
So what happened then?
So basically, I went to work. Okay, go back to Fallout. I'm gonna play Fallout.
Okay.
Every day, Fallout.
Okay.
For the past 2 weeks.
You have become addicted to Fallout.
Again. Okay, this is not my first rodeo. Basically, like every evening, every night, okay, Fallout. Even though that night I did play Fallout because I went to bed early, so I still like, wake up. Oh shit! I forgot to play Fallout.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I just became like Angry Joe when he's Fallout 4 review. Fallout. Fallout. Bethesda's been in my head, rent free.
Oh boy.
I remember I get having that train of thought when I think after my PMR. So I was 16 16 at that time. And there was a sale of this game called Fallout 3. Game of the year, alright. Pick up lah, orang kata best. So from the habis of PT3 sampai lah I started Form 4. That means from October to January I played nothing but Fallout 3. So that I have been into your hole before, Anan, and it was terrible.
Oh boy, we have ousted ourselves as closet Fallout fans.
So that was 6 years ago, and now I
There's
know
like a
the
secret
Fallout is the
sauce.
biggest.
Kan?
Secret sauce.
The secret sauce. I mean, like probably some secret sauce is being poured into Fallout 76. They some of them swallow. I don't know who.
Oh, that's the wrong secret sauce.
Ooh, but I've heard that they are
Negative
going
sauce.
to do, the bad sauce. Tapi dengar cerita, I've heard this month, they are fixing up one of the key issues I have with 76, which is balancing, enemy balancing. Nanti akan fix. So I will be diving into that game again when that patch comes out. Betul lah, macam an abuse friend lah. Walaupun I don't like you, tapi I will still support you.
Yeah,
My
abusive
Fallout
relationship. Stockholm syndrome.
Fallout.
Yeah, I've been playing like almost 40 hours now. So yeah.
Sama lah.
Yeah, for this round, I don't pick Institute. So I already at the like crossroads between Brotherhood of Steel and Institute. So I'm just gonna do a few missions and then I'll just destroy Institute altogether. Bye bye. Sorry, Sean. Also, okay, part of the plan of destroying Institute is I loot all of their stuff. Everything. I store all my gear in my safe base. Go to Institute, loot everything. Every screw, aluminium, whatever. Every microscope.
Oh, gonna grab all those folders, man. Those useless folders. You can't even use it as junk.
All those folders, all those pants, all those mugs, clean suits. Just pick everything.
Yeah, good to know someone is still playing Fallout. I have dropped out of it for reasons I will go after in a short while. So what else you have to add, Anan?
Sure.
Oh, is that it?
That's all. Yeah, I think it's just the normal Fallout fever. Because I've been like listening back to their soundtracks. Like Spotify have someone is compiled their radio playlist. But yeah, I've been listening to Nat King Cole, all of the old 50s song. Oh man, so good.
Yep.
Okay, now that we established everyone here likes Fallout, let me talk about this one new game called Wasteland 3.
The Wasteland.
The original Fallout.
The OG.
No, because remember the history talk about it is because back then the game is called Wasteland. It was by the developers that went on to become Black Isle. They didn't get the IP from EA, and so they decide to say screw you. We make our own IP for a new game and becomes the isometric RPG that we know as Fallout. And now that Fallout has become a property of Bethesda and has gone open world and not even an RPG anymore, here comes In Exile, which do have the heritage from all. They have veteran developers that did work on Black Isle, with Black Isle. They've got the Wasteland IP, revive it, and now they have made 2 sequels saying screw you, Bethesda. This is our game now. The cycle continues. So yeah, Wasteland 3. I didn't play Wasteland 2. I jumped in basically not cold, basically blind. This is an isometric RPG, so you can expect something similar to like Pillars or Divinity Original Sin or the upcoming Baldur's Gate 3. It's in that same blood. But the cool bit is that apparently I didn't discover it before until playing it. The combat system is basically XCOM. It's turn-based cover system. So that takes a lot of boxes for me. So, and I like the way the world. So let me set up the world of Wasteland. Apparently, it's also post-apocalypse. But the way it diverges from Fallout is that when Fallout is like, what if the technology of the 1960s goes on until the 20th century and then the nuke drops? For Wasteland, the technology is basically relatively similar, but the nuke drops in 1998 or around that time. So everything in the world is basically kind of grounded. Like, you see a lot of more familiar technological stuff, or you can see like working cars. People are working on cars. There are neon signs that people after the apocalypse have made rather than scavenge stuff. So there's less about those janky raider looking stuff. Even though there is, it's not that prominent when you go to like civilian places. Like the upper class looks classy. Not like, we have, like in Fallout, even though they are classy, but it's classy by Fallout standards. They have like full suits, but they are dirty or have patches here and there. No, they look suave, like proper. And when I say about the realistic things, apparently there's a lot of kinda like real brands, sort of real brands that crop up in the items in Wasteland. You can find a junk of Hot Wheels cars that you can loot. Or you can grab a bar of Snickers or Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy with a question mark, not exclamation mark, so it's not copyright. Apparently a lot of real bands. There's one time I found a computer, but only this one computer, boots up with the Windows 98 sound. Vroom, I mean, I guess In Exile is now an Xbox studio, so yeah, that makes sense, but still, what? There's also you can find a copy of a floppy disk, turning about still, which is In Exile's first game, launched on the Apple Macintosh. They write Apple Macintosh in there. Huh. Okay. Interesting world.
Did they not care about the copyright then, since those are still companies that are still going in as of the time of recording?
That's the thing. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I mean, I believe that it's kind of skirting on the copyright. It's not really like they don't do it like word for word, or for example, the Hot Wheels thing. The word is written as one word rather than two words, which is what the copyright is. And even though the sticker bars looks kind of like a sticker bar when you look at the small JPEG of the item, but I don't think that's properly. I don't think it would be a sponsored deal, because I think there's some differences here and there. But still, it's weird to see this kind of very blatant use of brands. But that's the sort of world Wasteland is. It's like our world, but got nuke. Oh man. Well, good luck keeping that SSR sneaker bus. You won't get any more. That's rare. So here's the setting. The game is about you being the Rangers. Yeah, again, you can mix a lot of similarities with Fallout. The Rangers from Arizona going to Colorado to seek help with some supply stuff, and they've secured a deal with the de facto leader over there. He's called the Patriarch, And when you arrive there, you got ambushed. 2 to 3 people survive, which is your party. The rest of the rangers are dead. And then when you meet the patriarch, the deal is that you need to go round up his 3 children who has basically rebelled against him. And from there, I don't know. You have to. I think that you have to arrest the 3 children, and the patriarch also gives you, okay, this is your HQ. You can build up your HQ here. So, and now I have a car that I can travel the open world. Well, not really open world. Basically, like there's a world map essentially, and now I have 3 different main spots to go. What I'm trying to say is that the structure is like Mass Effect or Dragon Age Origins. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, it works. I do love BioWare's take on the structure of the 3-act structure, but I didn't expect it to be in Wasteland of all things. Like, you have to build a base, then you have to go out there to the towns and recruit the people that you can bring back to the base. Like now, I have a museum curator. I have one guy who guards the jail. And then I broke a deal with the local mafioso rather than the kind of the local police. And the local police hates me for that, but I don't care. I have the mafioso handling my weapons room. So that's cool. They even brought the neon signs from the club, which is cool.
In what you like.
It's interesting. You have like the party size is like 6 people. You create 2 at first. Those custom characters, you can grab the pre-built ones like the lover/rival duo, or the gay punk lovers, or the mentor and mentee, the mentor and student duo. And then later on, you can also grab custom characters and also recruit like proper companions as well, which is like the game created ones, which have additional dialogue. So you can make your party any way you like. Oh, again, the skill system is interesting because again, it's similar to Fallout in terms of you have small guns, big guns, and then there are the weird ones like nerd stuff, weird science, toaster expert. No, it's literally just toaster expert. You get to repair toasters. That's the skill. And instead of speech, you have like 2 different skills. You have kiss ass and hard ass. One is basically persuasion. The other is intimidation lah. Yeah, they have a certain charm with it. I feel weird. Apparently, the toaster expert is actually a pretty good skill. Apparently. I repaired one toaster and it came up with... I got to loot a machine gun from it. From a small toaster. Because I don't know. So far, Wasteland's fun. It does scratch that, that RPG itch. And it reminds me that if Fallout was still an RPG, okay, this is the route they went to. So
what is if?
What is if? Yeah, it's less about they're still looting around, but it's less about like going through the unknown and just explore. Ooh, a dungeon. Let's go there. It's less about that, but more like a lot of like very urgent stuff to happen. Like the first time I went out of the open world, the game decided to say, you have 2 choices. You want to go save the family of whatever being attacked by the Dozzies, which is basically the raiders in this game, I guess. Or you want to help protect a military gang who has power armor in there. I decided to go to the family for whatever reason, and then I went back to the area with the power armor, and then everybody's dead. Well, and even the guys tease you on the radio. You didn't help these guys. Haha, everybody's died. Look at the present we left at you. And I went there, and there are 3 bears that mauled me. So, reload that save. Yeah, a lot of stuff really correlates to Fallout. Like, you have ghouls. Wait, it's not called ghouls. You have mutated animals. But you don't have Brahmin, rather you have cyborg chickens. I don't know why the chickens have cybernetics, but that's the way it is. I guess I have to play more to find out. Oh, and one thing, I do like that some of the conversations mostly use top-down screen, but when there are like very important conversations, the camera zooms in, Fallout style. So you get to have the one-on-one conversation. And since you don't really play as a character when you are talking, all of your party members' stats are used for conversation skill checks. So if you just have a guy with a RS and another guy with a KSS, whoever talks to that person can trigger those skill checks if they pass. It's cool. Wasteland 3 is cool. Outside of the jank, if you play on a controller, there's plenty of UI problems, I say, issues. It's a bit rough. A lot of like doors not opening, but you can actually pass through, stuff like that. It's jank, and the loading's terrible. Other than that, Wasteland's good. Go check it out.
Is it on the Steam ataupun it's just Game Pass sekarang?
Oh, it's on Steam.
Ew.
It's on Steam. This game is technically not published by Xbox. This is the Outer Worlds kind of situation where they got purchased while they are still making a game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it.
I think
So-
it's on Steam for... Hold on. Oh, it's not selling well. Oh.
95.
95. Okay.
I mean, how did Microsoft beli two quote-unquote Fallout developers and then get to sell their Fallout game outside of Microsoft?
Exactly.
What coincidence.
Exactly, that's the thing. That was that was one of the surprising announcements. They got Obsidian and In Exile, which both come from Black Isle Studios. And they both made 2 different games now, which is cool. Like In Exile is still there for your classic RPG, CRPG experience, and Obsidian is out there experimenting with stuff with survival games and also open world RPGs. Or they are making Unavowed, and apparently Unavowed is set in the Pillars of Eternity universe. And that's a first person open world RPG. That's basically an Elder Scrolls competitor now.
Legally distinct Elder Scrolls.
Very distinct.
Everyone's sick of Bethesda now. Fuck you, Todd. Fuck you.
Go back to your chess club. So, should I go to my other adventure with Game Pass games?
Boleh je.
Because the other game that also ends with the 3 that I played recently is called Crusader Kings 3. Basically, the medieval shenanigans simulator, as I would like to call it. It's less of a... the name is called Crusader Kings, right? It is implied that you are playing a crusade, a Christian, a very well Christian king somewhere in the world.
Just vote.
Deus Vult. Yes, I can confirm Deus Vult is still the prompt for that game. So please don't say PC now. They still know that would still relevant in this game for that context. Still, back on topic. Now Crusader Kings 3 is a better Crusader Kings 2, and also it steps a lot of... You know how the problem with games with a lot of DLCs or a lot of expansions, games like something like The Sims.
Crusader King.
Basically, okay.
Crusader King 2.
Yeah.
Euro Truck Simulator, Train Simulator.
Okay, those kind of games. The problem with when they try to make a sequel, a lot of the what you expect to be a core experience being added via DLC is missing in the new base game. Like how many people complain about no hot tubs in The Sims 4, or no pools in The Sims 4, or toddlers in The Sims 4. The Sims 4. They've rectified it along the way, but still, Crusader Kings 3 does not do that. A lot of the stuff that you are expected to have, they've already added to the game. So one of the things they added is that the ability to play as any member of a landed house everywhere in the world map. So you're not stuck in the medieval Europe. You can also start playing as the Muslims in the Middle East, or the Muslims in Africa, or you can go over to the Mongols as well. So you can play as anyone around the world map. Even in India, you can also play that area as well. And a lot of the stuff they've carried on also is like the role playing aspects. One of the coolest DLC in Crusader Kings 2 is that you get to pick a lifestyle, and then a lot of random events will happen according to that lifestyle. So say if you committed yourself to be a steward, to be a man of the government who handles the day-to-day running of the empire, depends on how your domain. You will get random events like, this guy somehow wants to invest in a cow farm or something. So you get those kind of events. That is being put into the base game right front and center, which is cool. In fact, they've also made the game much easier to understand. That being said, the first tutorial is still 30 minutes long. You have to sit down and at least understand what all the components, the machinations, the mechanics you have to at play. That is still around 30 minutes, but at least it's an enjoyable one. Remember that one time I talked about a game that uses recursive tooltips, where if you highlight the keyword, you can open another tooltip, and you can open another tooltip within that. That's a thing now. Crusader Kings 3 is also doing that, which also makes the tutorial a bit fun, because they did spend a lot of time writing it to be fun. Like one of the highlighted keywords is like, your character might got into ... unfortunate accidents, capitalized, and then you go and highlight that, and it opens up murder schemes. Murder scheme is a so they spend a lot of time making it at least enjoyable to start, and it actually guides you in, okay, what do you actually do in this game? So they started you on Tutorial Island, aka Island. You play as the Duke of Munster, and the game guides you in taking the territory around you and leads you to become King of Ireland. It basically shows you mechanics. Okay, this is what you have to do. This is how you have to fabricate the claim. This is what the juror. Whatever. There's a lot of different. If you want to play Crusader Kings, make sure you brush up on how the royal monarchy works, how empire domains works. I mean, a lot of them are already in the game. They have explained it, but still, you never know, because if you don't put the right, you know how you can pass on titles to your descendants, right? There are different systems for that. One of the
Duchess thing there.
Yeah. So some of the systems, like I think for the folks at Ireland during that start time, some of them, like, they don't inherit every title from the king. Rather, it will be split through the siblings, which is wow. But the Ireland specific that system only for the Irish culture is called the Tannish something, which is basically a voting system. So everyone, the king and also all his vassals actually can vote can nominate who will be the next in line. Most likely the vassals will vote someone is still in the family, but not the direct descendant, not the king's son, which is interesting. There's actually democracy in Ireland back in the 11th century. Okay, sort of. But then the problem with the tutorial is that they basically punch out a lot of the numbers, meaning that it goes very easy, but didn't tell you that this is actually just tutorial numbers. Like, you start with a lot of gold, like 500 gold. That is not the standard rate. You actually, like, a normal duke would get like 10 to 100 gold tops in their inventory. So they really punch up the numbers. Even the military strength is also being punched up. What you have during the tutorial is like elite quality, the top line powerful military. Whereas the normal ones, you should just get like maybe one tier below. So when that king died, everything turns to chaos. So one thing that I discovered that my next in line was actually having an affair with his stepmom.
Ooh.
So basically I was the king, and then I keep on getting like getting prompts about my wife is having an affair, and then I just let it slide. But then I have a hook for her, so in case I need a favor for her to do, I can always use that hook because I keep my mouth shut for a price. And apparently you can discover that, who's that guy who is sleeping with her? Oh, this guy. Open the tooltip appears. Oh, Prince, this is this. Your heir, your son. Oh, god damn. And then when I play as the son, the stepmom keeps on coming with gifts and stuff. And I'm like, should I accept this? Oh boy. At least it's the stepmom rather than incest. But you can actually do incest. You can have a line of degenerates. Just marrying within the family bloodline and becomes degenerates over time. You can do that too. It is wild when you get the hang of it. Like, what stupid things that you can do. Like right now, my current agenda is just messing with one family in the Isles, I guess. They are a separate state from Scotland. Scotland has been formed in my timeline, but there's a small, like, in the east side. It's called the Isles. They formed that group, and they've attacked me, and they've actually claimed part of Ireland into their kingdom, which annoys me the heck out. So what I do is I keep on scheming, but not killing the ruler. Rather, I keep killing her family around. Oh, she has a 2-year-old daughter. Send her to the woods. Oh boy, what a tragedy! The daughter is lost in the forest. Oh, what a shame. She has another son. Send her to the woods. Send him to the woods as well. Sometimes you get to do like schemes, and sometimes you can get exposed, which really lowers your relationship with that person. But who cares? I just want the family to die. That is my revenge, because I cannot fight her in a war because my military is way too weak right now. Yeah, underpowered, and all of my lieges, my vassal states are actually warring against each other, and I have internal politics to consider as well. So at the moment, I'm just wanting to see the family burn down. It's been betrothed by someone else. Kill that one as well. Not in the family line. I don't care. I want no happiness in that line of family until they finally perish. That is all I want to do. Crusader Kings is fun as well, but I don't recommend it to folks that just want to, who has no idea what they're going into. Because again, the tutorial itself is 30 minutes. I guess you need at least 10 hours to actually get the engines running, to get yourself very familiar with all the mechanics, all the stuff that you can do. But if you are willing to spend that time, it is a rollicking good time. I cannot imagine the stupid stories of people playing with the around outside of the place like I played. Like in Ireland, I'm doing that. I don't know what happens in Spain. Like in Spain during that time, is everywhere is fractured, and you have the Muslims on the south. That's gonna. Oh, I know for one thing that you can actually wage war in the name of religion. that's a valid casus belli. You can fight in the name of religion. Ooh, that's spicy. And I don't know about. There's also like religion customization in a way, to the point that you can actually went heretic and find a new school of thought within the main religion. So like, okay, Christianity, in under there's Catholicism, but you can also found a new way of thinking and diverge from that as well. At a cost, everyone will think you as a heretic, but you can join in too if you like. Oh boy, there's a lot of. If you are a history buff, I recommend checking it out just to see the weird shenanigans that you can do.
Super weird shenanigans.
Yeah, like imagine a family of 10 siblings, and then the king dies before you get to properly anointed an heir, and everyone on the line has a claim to the kingdom. And all the siblings will go to war against each other or murder each other. Yeah, that's the kind of game this is. That's Crusader Kings 3. Apparently it's being reviewed well. I'm surprised that it's getting 10 out of 10s. It's that good. At least one game from Paradox is good.
What's the other game?
Vampire does not look good.
Oh, okay, that game.
Oh, that game does not look good. Delay is okay, but when there are development shakeups, when it comes to like, oh, we're gonna let go of our main narrative director and our lead producer, that's. I've seen the Reddit was on fire that time, and a lot of them are canceling pre-orders. It was bad. It was really bad. But thank God, at least Crusader Kings 3 managed to live up to expectations. So at least they have one game being good. Anyway. So what's next after that? Case of murderer and kinslaying.
Kingslaying.
The king has been slain.
Can you call a king being slain in his own land a fair trial?
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you can rule as a tyrant, so nobody will question that decision. You can totally rule as a tyrant. People will have low relationship with you, but they are too afraid of you to take any action because you are the tyrant king. You do everything you want.
But what if the tyrant king itself pun dah goyang?
Interesting. I should try do that.
It has no correlation with our next topic, tapi quite similar.
It fits very well. The king is getting slain.
Getting slain at his own hometown, Sedian.
Oh my god.
What a setup. It's Rawe Ceek. Huh? Is that how you say it?
Rawe Ceek?
Rawe Ceek. Dia.cast has returned. Oh boy. So what's up?
And this time we're bringing the bees.
Man.
Man. Nah, that is a good way to say Ferrari's week. Ferrari's year so far. Man.
Next year is our year.
Nah.
Next year. Oh man.
We know they've fallen down, but they've fallen down like this hard.
So we basically have different F1 cars. Okay, Formula Mercedes, Formula 1.5, Formula Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Oh my god. Ferrari. How the mighty has fallen.
Fallen good. Like they have been close to the championship since 2017, and then last year they got caught cheating. Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're paying the toll. They're paying basically the bad karma all these years by being so slow.
Exactly. I mean, okay, to be fair, like everyone already predict that Ferrari built their cars, their engine, whatever, for Monza.
Mm-hmm.
But Ferrari's like, oh, we really need to win in Monza. So all the other teams got suspicious because they're way too fast compared to the Mercedes. They really want to win in Monza so bad. So that's what happened. Okay, they cheat. They tried too hard, so everyone's looking, and that's where we are now. Down out of top 10.
And unfortunately, their focus for aerodynamics this year does not come
Fail.
fruit. Yeah, it's still shit.
That's still basically.
Fucking shitbox. The fact that Leclerc got podium for the first few races, like, oh man, that's magic. Pure magic.
Yeah, in hindsight, it's actually very lucky and magical. We didn't thought about it, but now we know the raw pace of the Ferraris. Oof.
Yeah.
That he drove that right tractor to podium.
Leclerc hustle that tractor. Oof.
And kalau if you see the two races yang dapat podium, man, it's all tire related because I think before Charles dapat third, Kimi Raikkonen's tire just went flying off, while Bottas tire pun macam Silverstone pun also just said sayonara.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Later just 2 more laps. Okay, I'll die lah. So if they want to win in Monza, senang je, another tire issue. Easy.
But could it happen though? I don't think so. Which means it's gonna be a sad weekend.
What tire option we have? Right? Is it C2 or is it C3 for hardest?
I think C3, so like that is either way.
Oh man.
So keras lah.
I mean, it's a high speed, low downforce.
Yeah, you need.
I don't think you're gonna eat a lot of tires. I don't know.
It's another one stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the free practice session, Ferrari spun out because they take out too much downforce. They lost their back end, both cars.
It's been
yala.
I mean,
watching Ferrari every race. I'm like, these fucking clowns did it again.
Man, it's just emotional now looking at Ferrari fans.
Yep.
But that's my motivation to watch race week now. I just want to see how far can they go. I know it's a bit more beef, but still.
Yeah, like in Spa, Leclerc got a slow pit stop because they need to refill the hydraulics.
My god.
Okay, fill hydraulics one thing. You brought out the tires late. Okay, when the car is in the box, then you bring out the tire. I'm like, what?
They were just like, oh, pidam, this is the new hard tire. Oh, it's okay, we have time. The guy is pumping pressure. God damn, why? Leclerc was reasonably
Dia
mad.
Dia tu this is lemong ke? Like easy feel and then baru dia tukar tayar. I'm pretty sure like
No, the fact that they couldn't get that one stop to even work because the strategies are all over the place is also another thing. Okay, we look into it.
Okay, we have strategy A, plan B, and plan C. We're looking at both. We'll talk later.
talk later.
We'll speak later.
We speak later.
You can't even decide your strategy, Ferrari.
It does feel frustrating, man. I do feel for the drivers. The team is not delivering at its best.
Yep. And Vettel is just one-man team right now.
Taking his paycheck. Just in case.
He's the driver, he's the strategist, he's the engineer. I'm not surprised he's not changing his own tires.
I mean, don't put soft tires. Macam tu lah, set every day.
I mean, he's so out of love with Ferrari now. He just bought a Williams. No, he just bought the Williams F1 car driven by who was that? 1992. Oh, was it 1994? Nigel Mansell.
Yeah, Nigel Mansell. Basically, he's using his paycheck just I'll buy cars then. It will make me happy.
I'll be happy with this.
Just watching Vettel just like broke down, and it's like dude, that guy loves Ferrari more than anything. But Ferrari disappointed him.
At least you can say like the previous years, you can say that Vettel is like, oh, he's too pressured and he starts to make mistakes. But now you can see right out of the gate who's making the mistakes. Who's making him being pressured? You can see it right there.
Big wall of clowns.
Which is a shame because they could win the championship. Then they have the budget. And now what? What are they doing? They are fighting with Haas and Williams.
And Alpha.
Alpha could beat them now.
Yeah. Luckily, Monza got not a lot of spectators. Some spectators.
Mostly cardboards.
Mostly
cardboard. No Tifosi. But some spectators.
No, that's
Mugello.
For Mugello, that's where
riots will happen in Mugello, man.
Binotto wants to go out of the track, they can kidnap the rest. Immediately.
Everyone baling penne. Balik pasta.
Spin.
Throws pasta, get the track, red flag. Debris on the track.
Debris on the track. There's a lot of penne on the track.
Debris on the track, red flag.
Oh man. Look, Ferrari fuck up so bad we didn't even talk about other teams.
Exactly.
You don't need to like people aping on Ferrari, and then Ferrari fans were aping on Ferrari. So memang tu je lah. That's the only thing you have now.
Ferrari fans, not Ferrari fans, aping on Ferrari. Yeah, and the worst part of it is until 2022.
Yeah, next year. So, imagine like next year, Sebastian Vettel does go to Aston Martin, can? And then like let's say finally they fight with the knowledge of Sebastian Vettel, a 4-time world champion, again, to know what is wrong with their car. They're basically Mercedes 2.5. They start winning races, and then Ferrari were like, well, shit.
Speaking on that, you gotta feel for Carlos Sainz, man.
Oh man.
He's already unlucky this year. His unluckiness will continue next year. He can't catch a break, man. I thought that was his lucky break. It's no. Are we done mocking Ferrari? Was that cathartic enough?
Yeah. I mean,
Continue next next podcast.
Next podcast will be after the Mugello Grand Prix. So we
Yeah.
will see what happens.
The 1000th Ferrari edition.
I think like I want to see the full. I want to remember the full name. Mugello F1 name.
It's gonna be Circuito something Enzo Ferrari, no?
It is.
They always Imola.
Oh, Imola.
Okay, here is
Ferrari.
Here is the full official name of the Mugello new race. The Formula One Pirelli Gran Primo della Toscana Ferrari 1000.
Oh, della Toscana Ferrari 1000.
Tuscany GP.
Toscana GP. Okay, siap.
No, the Tuscany GP is fine. But they need to latch on Ferrari 1000.
Yes. Like kalau if they just put in like Gran Primo della Toscana, okay. It is an Italian name, boleh lah. Tapi
a race to remember for all the wrong reasons.
I mean, it's either this ataupun the Bahrain Roval nanti.
Oh, Bahrain Roval will be fun.
Qualifying is going to be interesting sebab semua nak tow.
Oh, boy.
Straight line with just 4 corners.
Monza 2019 again. Everyone's just waiting in line. No, even was it the F2 or F3 race that did happen like that? Everybody
F2.
was waiting on the 2. God.
F3.
All 30 cars were waiting.
That was 30 cars. Oof.
Yeah, it's a good thing like F3 is Europe based so if it's Bahrain kan, round 2 baby. semua beratur.
Man, I'm gonna love people who doesn't know anything and just watch all those incongruent lines waiting. Why are not they going fast?
Oh.
No, it's not yellow flag. Why are they not going fast?
Oh, last year we saw that that flip by one of the F3 cars. This year, okay, they got rid of the banana curb dekat Parabolica, tapi it's still 30 cars. 30 cars going around one of the shortest track the second shortest track in the world.
This track.
First track, is always reserved to Monaco.
Monaco.
They actually have a limit now, Monaco. You cannot race more than 20 cars.
Wait, cannot more than 20?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
New Rex.
Oh, okay. So, I guess by that definition, F1 teams are limited to 10 then?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think 20 or 24, because the last time was 24 in 2010, so I think 24 lah. Because Formula E is 24. Yeah, Formula E is 24. That's the limit now.
Okay, 24.
So let's say F3 kena buat sana. Would they need pre-qualifying then?
Oh man.
Back in the 80s or 90s?
We're gonna have a DNQ again. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't thought of that.
Imagine your first race and they did not qualify.
Or as the American says, you got bumped.
A bump off. Oof.
It's bump day.
Okay.
So what's next?
Should we talk about our our review week for this week for Gamer Matters, aka the month of September? We're going to change it to apa nama? What's that Ferrari punya memo? Rawe Ceek.
Rawe Ceek. Okay, Rawe Ceek itu
Rawe Ceek.
Review kick.
Review kick.
Review kick.
Rawe Ceek. It should be Rawe Ceek.
Rawe Ceek.
Rawe Ceek.
Okay, so for this month, this September, we're going to have 3 kan? We're going to do 3 racing game punya review.
3 racing game reviews plus one more. We have one more just hot in the presses. Just came in.
What's the game? Okay, so we have Project Cars, which is coming out. By the time this episode is coming out, it's Project Cars 3. And then we're gonna have WRC 9, because there's also. What do you have on your plate, Matt?
That would be the other racing game, Hot Shot Racing.
Okay.
And also, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning.
Well, it is a race against time, so boleh lah. The ghost of one middle somewhere left at that joke as well. It is a race against time, kan, to fight evil. So, or to join evil, depends on your playthrough.
What a week. We are not gonna do a Bengal. We're not gonna talk about Marvel's Avengers.
No, we're not.
And if I have the time, I might go back to Tony Hawk, but it's not the priority right now.
No, it's Tony Hawk. It's Tony Hawk 1 and 2. Everybody likes it, so okay dah. That's a review.
Yeah, it's more that we have established that Activision respects their games and makes their remasters actually good.
Finally, yeah, they finally respect it and then put on the good remaster punya list.
Yeah, apparently Activision is on the roll. Even the Call of Duty remasters are okay, right? The Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it's really solid. It's basically 60 frames semua. As you remember back on the crusty Xbox or PS3.
Yeah, I mean it's not like faithful remake levels of work, but still, even the simple remasters are also good. So yeah, I think Activision has a good record now. We can safely say that, judging by early reviews from other folks in the press, also looking cool, looking good.
Well, can say it's the same about their own punya current games lineup, tapi oh well.
Yeah.
We get to that later.
Yeah. Hold on, do we have one more thing in the docket, or we go into the news?
Oh yeah. Anan, ada apa nak cakap to Intel? Since we are not being invited to Intel anymore.
Yeah, Intel can go fuck themselves.
Okay, where does this energy come from?
I know. I mean, I'm sort of half joking actually. It's like, okay, they recently launched their 11th gen CPU.
It's launched
for laptops.
It's launched. God.
Yeah, not launched. I mean, it's sort of like officially revealed, not launched. So it's like soft launch, officially revealed. So like their like comparison with their processor and stuff and their technologies. So the thing is, they are very adamant on comparing themselves with Ryzen for some reason. Okay, so that the presenter, the executive, they just managed to say the name of the CPU just one time. They mostly talk about a Ryzen 7 4800U. It's like most of their CPU name that they say is an AMD CPU. What the hell? Like they're so afraid now because AMD has been strong in the mobile division, the laptops.
Yep. AMD CPUs are really good, apparently.
Yeah. I'm using Ryzen now. Okay, so anyway, so when Ryzen first came out, the first generation, so they went with desktop first instead of mobile. So Intel's like, okay, it's shaking a bit, but okay, we're still gonna stabilize and stuff. Once AMD went into the mobile division, I'm like, oh shit, we don't have anything. Too much freak out. So yeah, and it's all the mumbo jumbo technologies. Okay, the thing that I'm quite angry with Intel is their emphasis on DL boost. Yeah, if you don't know, DL boost is basically deep learning boost. So their architectural is a technology for artificial intelligence. Okay. The point is, if those technology, the AI boost, the DL boost, AI tech in the CPU is in mobile phone chip. It's like Snapdragon and stuff. So we have in our smartphones, right? So we have AI chips, and then the software like camera can use that AI chip to do stuff lah. But for these CPUs, especially on laptops in thin and light, low power, are you going to train AI using mobile CPUs? Are you? No,
No.
you won't. Especially like if you are an office user, like you will not use those DL boost technology there. It's like, okay, we're gonna push all of this nice technology. You have to pay even though you don't use. I'm like, fuck you, Intel.
Okay.
because especially all these DL boosts and stuff, they use specific instruction set called AVX 512, which is quite power intensive. So they're basically gimping their processors
Well,
in terms of power consumption, so that they can sell, like, they can upsell. So it's what the hell, Intel?
and that's
They just cram everything.
And that's the part they are lacking right now. Like compared to
Yeah.
Ryzen has very good battery life and low
Exactly.
power consumption.
Yeah. So just imagine like a thin and light laptop. You can have 8 cores, 16 threads. 16 threads on a fucking like small laptop. Like, holy shit. This is the future, old man. This is the future. Intel shaking. So that they are focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like even the newest generation is like tops out at 4 cores, 8 threads. Instead of the Ryzen 8 cores. Like, hey, we cannot fight you, so we're gonna use mumbo jumbo. So yeah, that's my final say to Intel. Fuck you.
I see. At least now we know that where the NG came from. Okay.
I'm not blaming the engineers, by the way. This is all marketing and the high ups, the big counters.
Yeah.
They have great engineers. They have bad marketers and bad managers and bad executives.
And on that
move on to
note,
the news.
yes, on that note, we gotta continue the tech talk because the first part of the news is more tech talk.
Yeah, apparently. So not apparently. They just launched their new 3000 series. So RTX 3000, yay! New Jelly Bean renderer.
Have you seen the one of the Japanese punya retailer try to put in, because they already have a version of the 3000, the chunky boy, and for our viewers in YouTube, you get to see the image. Tapi imagine like a very small GPU, bukan GPU, motherboard.
Holy shit!
And judging by Anan's reaction, you know.
That's a chunky ass boy.
That's a regular motherboard, right? Not the
that's
small.
A regular,
That's a standard ATX motherboard.
Standard ATX.
The ROG, the ROG gaming motherboard, and then next to the chunky boy here.
I thought that motherboard was the small one. No. What the heck? This is. You can hit a person and die. that's big.
ITX pretty small, but that card is really big. Okay, even on ATX boys, way too big.
I remember like seeing the joke when they announced the thing and the literally takes it out of the oven.
Yeah. You took it out of the
one
oven.
more thing. Open the oven.
We've been baking this for a while now.
Man.
Oh my god, Jensen Huang. Yeah, 3000 series. And within the PC gaming community, like everyone is dumping their 2080 Ti's because the upcoming 3070 is allegedly faster than 2080 Ti.
Yep.
For $500, so compared to $1,300 for 2080 Ti, less than half.
Yeah, Nvidia is calling it the biggest next generation leap in performance. Apparently, this is their talk. We just have to follow their marketing talk for now. And also even the baseline 3070 is already eclipsed the power of the. Was it the RTX 2080 Ti? which is already top line, overkill already. Now that's performance is basically not mediocre, like standard. That performance is standard now.
Allegedly,
of course,
allegedly,
because we have
also,
no idea right now.
Yeah, the cherry on top is that Jensen Huang basically said to my Pascal friends, it's time to upgrade because he knew the Turing is shit. The previous RTX generation is like not a lot of performance.
Yeah,
So he knew.
The first jump to jelly bean processing was basically, we just added the jelly bean processing, the tensor cores.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bump any performance. That's why they can claim, we got twice the performance, because last time they did nothing. Essentially nothing.
Just a bit of a bump here and there.
Again, it's very similar.
So he knew. Jensen knew. So everyone's kind of dumping their RTX 2000 series now.
Yeah, a lot of sad comments about those who just upgraded to an RTX machine this year. Well, mine is already old now. My laptop is already old. It's not even 1 year old. I kind of expected this though, but not this hard.
Not this hard.
Ooh.
From my observation, I think everyone can agree with this, is that the 3070 will be the best price to performance for graphics card. Like, that's the peak that the most that you should spend on graphics card.
Yep.
Going beyond is a diminishing return. Yeah.
Who the heck would spend for the 3090? God. Rich people, of course.
Rich people. And for me personally, I think if you go beyond 3070, it will be if you have special workloads like AI, deep learning. So you want to use the tensor cores, but you don't want to go quadro. They're too poor for quadro. So you buy 3080, 3090. So for gaming, unless you want to play 8K, which is why. I don't know why. So yeah, just stick with 3070, best price to performance. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, and if AMD come out with a competitor, I think they'll try to match the 3070 instead of the upper classes, because that's the sweet spot, price to performance.
Yeah, Radeon has always I think even the current ones, they only just match it doesn't even match the RTX one. It's the GTX.
No.
60, right?
They're barely matching.
Barely.
At the expense of some power. Not power in the sense of computing power, but power consumption. Probably a bit higher for the same performance. That's all. But lower price.
Yeah. Well, can't wait for next year's gaming laptop line.
I imagine that they would I'm pretty sure either pun Acer or maybe siapa yang the other one yang selalu buat the Mac punya PC desktop. ROG. They're going to build a laptop based on this dumbass punya dumbass graphics card, trying to put it in. And imagine it's like as thick as macam those military punya laptops.
First 8K gaming laptop with RTX 3080. Look at this chunky boy.
And like the mothership is ROG, right?
Yep.
ROG mothership. So the next stage is Asus ROG Mofo. So much shit.
Yeah.
Moving on to console news now.
But please don't angry at us, Asus. Sorry. Still want to get invited to events. Just joking. Okay, moving on.
Moving on to console news. Nintendo is doing the biggest dumb move they've made since the Wii U. Because they have announced it was a surprise Nintendo Direct and announced Super Mario 3D All-Star, which consists of the 3 best games in 3 different generations: Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so that's fine and dandy.
Okay, good, cool, nice.
Good pull, yeah.
Yep,
Very
yep.
good. Thank you, Nintendo.
Mhm.
The bad side is that it's going to be limited to 7 months only until March 2021.
Why?
Nintendo really hates money for some reason.
Why?
They really hate their backlog and their money.
Okay,
They hate their legacy and some legacy money. What the hell?
Easy like easy money. Sony dah buat tu, Xbox dah buat tu, like Nintendo, nah. You don't want those legacy money.
like limiting the physical release is a bit iffy, but I can understand in some ways because that has happened. But limiting the release for a digital
Video game,
for a game that you have to pay. We are selling this new game, but you can only buy it for 7 months until now. So make your decision now. Goodbye. I see no sense. I see no sense from this decision. I have no idea why. Other than to make artificially limiting the release to make it rare or for whatever reason. Still, that's a stupid idea. This game should be played by more people on the Switch.
Maybe they are like forcing them to buy it quick so that they can like hatch their quarterly results. Like, gonna push it up a bit. And maybe okay, they follow through with the limited release. But then after like let's say few months, maybe a year, they're like, okay, we're gonna have permanent release.
Yeah,
So
jebat
like,
then.
yeah, we just gonna like hedge a bit, like push a bit on our quarterly results, quarterly financials, or yearly financials, and then that's it.
Speaking on that note, on this financial year, what cool new Nintendo game came out? First party. I cannot remember. What do they have?
Let me check. Nintendo 2020. What games do you have?
Because that might be the best reason out of it. Even though I don't think that's a good reason to do though.
Oh, this small indie title. Tak tahu lah apa nama dia. It's called Animal Crossing. Never heard of it before. Yeah, it came out like March 2020, literally the week that everybody was stuck into their homes for 6 months.
Yeah. But it's on March, right?
Yeah, it's on March 20.
So that's the cut-off point.
That's the cut-off point.
That doesn't count, right? They start in April, right? For each financial year.
FY start in April.
Animal Crossing doesn't count, even though it sells well. Oh boy. So what else do they have? And that probably sums it up.
Yep, that's my answer. In this fiscal year, it is Paper Mario the Origami Killer.
Oh boy, the Heavy Rain game. Okay.
That's all it. That's it.
Oof. Okay, that's why. Okay. we figured it out.
The Origami Killer, yes.
Oh, shoot. They really didn't have any games this year, huh? Outside of Animal Crossing.
Yeah. And they probably were surprised that it was a hit.
Ooh. Yeah, now I can see why the Nintendo heads are fervent for directs for whatever reason. This is the reason. They are horny for Nintendo games.
Every month mesti ada like fake ass punya tweet. Oh, they're going to do a big ass Nintendo Direct every month without fail.
Oh.
The maintenance. Oh, this is time for a direct. No.
No. Yeah, they haven't done a live Nintendo Direct since early this year. Yeah. Before Animal Crossing, yes, I remember because it was Animal Crossing and one of the new DLC for Pokemon. That was the live stream punya Direct. That's how long it is.
Ooh. Yeah, I still, despite knowing we assume to be the real reason why this is a limited release. I still don't agree with it. I still don't. I was about to be excited about, now I can play all these old Mario games whenever I got a Switch later in my life. But no, now, you have until March.
Unless box copy lah, because the box copy is going to sell like mad now. That's their tactic. That's the tactic. They want to sell the box copy hard.
That could be that too. Oh, Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo.
Nintendo continue being Nintendo. Let's move to another topic, I guess.
Ooh, this one a bit positive. CD Projekt Red has announced that there will be a next-gen edition of their very hit title game, which is not Cyberpunk because that's not out yet. Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part...
This is hating money on a good one.
Yeah.
On a good level. This is a positive way on not liking money.
Why do you not like money?
Why you don't like money, CD Projekt?
The reason why is because that they're going, for anyone who owns already the copy of The Witcher on the PS4 ataupun the Xbox One. Wait, kalau if you own it on the Xbox One Game Pass, technically you will get the game for free then for next gen.
I don't think it's on Game Pass, but theoretically yes.
Yeah, see?
I mean,
CD Projekt Red doesn't like money.
Yeah, my theory is because they will change the current version to the next gen version, but that's theoretically, and also the game's not Game Pass.
Yeah, but yeah, if you own a copy of the game from this generation, you will get the game for free for next generation. Like, yeah, I think we did get the Witcher. I bought the Witcher 3 for PS4, so yeah, that's one game. That's one game now.
Probably two if you get Cyberpunk as well later.
Oh yeah.
So that's 2 games. Oh, by the way, it also applies on PC as well.
On PC as well. That's it.
Free upgrade on PC.
Upgraded.
Literally
Ray
thinking about the
tracing.
cutter first. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like good, better versions. Some ray tracing semua. So, ooh.
Think of it as like your usual remasters. Usually on PC, you either get that automatically as a free upgrade or you get shafted. It depends. It's always a coin flip. Where in this case, it lands on heads.
Yeah.
We get it for free. So, well, another game to add back to the benchmark.
And the best part, like, unlike some developers, I don't know, apa was the word? Bintang Rock dan Vision XP.
Bintang Batu.
Bintang Batu dan VC XP. Like they are charging you. They are charging you to buy the next gen version. I say it's really good. Anyway, EA also EA is also doing it as well for their sports title, but nobody cares for that.
Nobody cares because it's a bit convoluted. There's a time limit rather than auto upgrade. That's the worst part. Now, I mean, it's worse for those who haven't played it, but it's a good deal nevertheless for those who have been playing it, who will get the game anyways, which is a lot of people. So they can get away with it. begrudgingly so. CD Projekt.
CD Projekt, very good.
They keep on piling on the goodwill stack they have. Okay.
So
Next.
now we get next one. Oh, Meck, what is this? Have you seen a PS5 already?
Okay, so here's the thing. I thought I saw a PS5. I thought I saw a PS5 on a stream in someone's bedroom. Or like standing there. This looks like a PS5. It is as big as a wireless, or even bigger than a wireless router. It was on a Twitch stream. Twitch even teased that stream on Twitter. So people are all on it. Some sites even report of the sightings of a rare PS5 out in the wild. Until we figure out it's bit. It's all cake. It's cake. It's freaking cake. I cannot believe that we
cake.
I cannot believe that we have to report on a meme. But this is 2020.
Cake. Oh shit.
This is freaking cake.
Oh my god.
I mean, they literally pull out I don't know if it's a proper katana or probably a prop katana and just smack it on there and you can see it split apart. It's cake. Oh god, we all got debated. God damn it, Twitch. Good on you for playing it along. God damn.
We went from the cake is a lie to the lie is actually cake.
Everything is cake.
Everything is cake. It's a lie. It's a cake.
You know what? Around April, there's a streamer that I watch. He's called German985. He pulled out this crazy thing that he lost a bet and he has to eat a shoe. And he did go on with the bet. He did eat a shoe live on stream. Crazy. Of course, we all know that it's actually just fondant. It's actually cake, but we all pretend that we get along with the joke. Oh my god, he's eating a shoe live on stream, and people on there keep on saying, "Hey, put your feet on in the shoe," and he actually tried to put it on, and then cuts away the camera just to sell the bit. And you know what? I think he's basically the progenitor of all the cake memes. Apparently, like a month after that, everyone is doing the cake thing. Oh boy. That was funny. Now I'm very worried. I don't know if I'm a cake now. I have to slice myself to check every day. It's like, you know what? Again, like Fallout. Everybody can be a synth. Everybody can be a cake. You gotta check, man. You never know. Tomorrow, someone you know might be a cake.
What a cake.
Last but not least.
Last but not least, we have the summer game mess. That is Gamescom opening night. Boy. Where do we start with this?
We start with the one thing that kept me on to watch opening night live. Fall Guys Season 2.
Fall Guys Season 2?
I cannot believe it, but here we are in 2020. All the promotion for opening night live, it begins with Fall Guys Season 2. Followed by other titles like Call of Duty Black Ops World War, Ratchet and Clank, PS5, others. Everybody's hyping on Fall Guys Season 2.
This is one of the best indie story. Like, imagine the game didn't pick up and then this did. Oh no, there's a Fall Guys Season 2. Nobody will get the joke. Tapi sekarang like, oh yes.
We are unironically supporting everyone covering this game, man.
That's right. Interesting.
And that's the problem. Because the social media is getting wild right now. And now we cannot discern if it's news or it's a meme. Oh boy, the big eaters thing is still unknown to me. I haven't seen I haven't seen a wild spotting of a bee eaters yet. Don't know, man. I don't know if it's real or it's just repeat again. Anyway, Fall Guys Season 2. The next season we'll see a bunch of new rounds. So basically they are cycling out some of the rounds. All of them for Season 2 is actually medieval theme, which is cool. So apparently there are teams. And, and one the stupid thing is, in one of the rounds, there's an obstacle course, but you have to jump on top of walls, and you have to use boxes, and the boxes can be moved. So not only do you have to contend with platforming, you have to contend with the chaotic people who just grab the box and just move it out somewhere just to piss people off.
Oh boy.
The chaotic evil.
Oh boy, you have a lot more chance to make shenanigans with this round. Like before this, the meta of being chaotic evil is just stand in front of the finish line. I mean, just stand there. You don't even have to do anything. To the point that the last time I logged in, I just stand around. I just want to wave hi, like no, just to be friendly. People were so afraid because this is the one of the rounds where you have a fork in the road, so there are two finish lines. Everybody went to the other way. They were afraid of my presence. Ooh, I can imagine the shenanigans with this one, and hopefully the bee eaters will actually appear in season 2. Next.
We have the usual shenanigans of gun game. You know, the shoot man game, shoot guy and die. We have two different distinctions. One is the usual yearly Call of Duty game. They showcase a new trailer, finally a gameplay trailer, or maybe a cutscene trailer. Tengok lah, depends on their mood. Of you, I think is it you? Ataupun just Woods, the macam like psychic Woods kan?
I know Woods was part of the cutscene. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Woods and everybody's the US favorite president Ronald Reagan.
Oh, you mean Hollywood actor President Ronald Reagan?
Hollywood, yeah. Oh, they should have made that joke. Because in gamescom there was one bit where Christopher Floyd, aka Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, he what did he introduce again? If I'm not mistaken,
is it so random that I forgot about it? Hold on, it's Surgeon Simulator 2.
Like if he had introduced Call of Duty with Ronald Reagan, that would have made more sense. Jeff Keighley, what have you forsaken us? I know you follow me and always retweets my tweets. Come on, man. Be better. Don't be good. Be better.
Oh boy, what a weird one. No, I guess cutscene wise, that looks like a good cutscene. I don't know. I don't touch Call of Duty that much anymore.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's running on the new Modern Warfare engine, aka is Black Ops going to be 200 GB for no reason?
Bet.
Bet is going to be 200 GB. And I think you can make a player character because there was one guy like looks very awkward out of place, and I think that's our player character.
I see.
So, yeah, you get to see your player character and Ronald Reagan. Yeah. I'm trying to do a clap, but it's not making any sound.
Petty war crimes.
Yeah, you're gonna do war crimes.
It's again, okay. Yeah. President approve. President approve war crimes. You have the blessings of the president.
Give him whatever he wants. Okay, I'm going to bomb literally Russia this time.
Oh, basically this sort of war crimes is basically the modern version of medieval scheming.
Medieval, yeah.
If you think about it, right? But instead of putting a 2-year-old daughter getting lost in the woods, you actually have to do genocide. Oh,
you have to destroy a army in the inside. Okay.
Now it all comes full circle. Next.
Speaking of destroying the army from the inside, Medal of Honor is back. Well, I mean, kita dah tahu Medal of Honor is coming back, but it will be a VR game for. Is it
A
Oculus
VR?
or Facebook? Yeah. Is it Oculus or Facebook now? I don't remember the name anymore.
Oculus will be Facebook. So
yeah,
you are still correct either way. Ah. So yeah, it's a VR game. It's a VR game for Oculus.
and it's using like hints of the moment that last scene was. I think I have like Alex. So good call response to use that type of movement and not too fast that you make you get head motion sickness, tapi just fast enough to do like cool shots and all.
Yeah, the fact that they continue the VR game trope, which is you can do some stupid shenanigans like interacting with a piano. That means that it is following a lot of the VR game conventions. But despite that, I think it shows promise. It looks like the gunplay is fascinating at least.
It looks fun. Unlike the last two games of Medal of Honor, this one looks fun.
Yeah, I think it works. I cannot put like proper words into it yet, but yeah, what they showed looks just good. Like the way that you get to feel like the weird interaction. You can put something in the pneumatic tube, like you can put it in a grenade and then it goes into another room. Pew, boom. That's stupid fun. I like that. There's a level of VR interactivity I'm looking for a VR game. I mean, we've passed the age of gallery shooters. I mean, everyone knows you can do stupid things using guns in VR when you stand still. But what if you move when you are shooting things in VR?
What if we can use this beer bottle to hit a Nazi? That's the thinking we want now.
Yeah, beer bottles on a Nazi. Oh. Out of context, that may sound weird. Hold on. No, that cannot be the title as well. No. What's the full title again? Medal of Honor?
Above and Beyond.
Well,
I think above, so there is some from the trailer that they shown, there is some dog fighting as well. So ooh.
Okay, I think I know the full title. Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. They just stop right at the point.
No, we can't put that Call of Duty as well. Why? They will sue us, okay.
The full title, that is.
Imagine getting like the digital, the box copy and from Oculus, and then buka tu baru nampak the Call of Duty.
Hidden title.
Hidden title.
No, it's gonna pull the Final Fantasy 15. The title card will reveal itself in full after you finish the game. After you finish the game, and then it reveals the Call of Duty. Ooh, that's a strong one. Yeah. Anything else on Opening Night Live? I mean, of course, there's plenty of other games being showed.
I mean, besides the new Ratchet & Clank, which is just the same trailer, only not in 60 frames per second.
The only thing good about that showcase is not that showcase, but rather the extra information, which is that Ratchet & Clank A Rift Apart will have performance mode as well as resolution mode. So you can play 60 FPS as you should.
Actually, it's a platformer that requires 60 FPS.
I mean, I would argue it because it is Ratchet & Clank. It should be 60 FPS.
Yeah,
that should be. That should not be that should be the least amount of FPS. Because look at just look at the trailer again. Imagine it in 60 FPS, it looks phenomenal.
Boleh lah.
Mhm.
Boleh lah.
Oh yeah, Crash tried to crash the Gamescom event.
But got lost.
He didn't get the memo, but at least he wore a mask. Good on you, Crash. Good on you. Inspiring the mascot, inspiring the future generations to wear masks.
A better hero.
Hmm?
A better hero than most. So that's it for Gamescom. Pretty sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the summer that never ends. So memang lah, we've been getting drip feed after drip feed.
And doesn't stop there. The end of this month is Tokyo Game Show, and surprise, we gotta get more live streams. I don't know, man. I'm not excited for live streams anymore.
Dulu when during the E3, like we take those for Dragon Tech, like oh yeah, live stream of Xbox Main Conference, let's go. Even Ubisoft win, like oh Ubisoft punya, let's go. Because we're probably going to see a dance number or whatever, but now
every day can be a live stream day. I've already given up with writing all the announcements in the digital because either A, someone with a better media outlet with better power or a better job at doing that will cover that first, and B, there's just too many of them to do it. There's just too many, man. You get burnt out quickly, man. Like seriously, you can get burnt out for just writing. And even worse, some of them will have their own recaps already done. Like Xbox will recap their showcase every time after the event. So if you don't do it live, it's not worth it. It's not worth the SEO even.
Actually,
that being said, I have no qualms with those who manage to hustle their way with those articles. Good on you guys.
Yeah, good on them.
No, seriously, that takes a lot of work to be that competitive. I've lost my drive. I need to be paid more for this.
You're not getting paid for this.
This is way above my pay grade. Don't ask about my pay grade.
Don't ask about my pay grade.
Kena tanya big boss ni. Boss,
like
loud sikit.
Loud sikit. Like, alright. The live stream selalu pukul 3 pagi. There's always 2 live streams. You could watch the game punya reveal live stream, or you can watch Korone main Apex Legend, which is the better choice.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I know my choice. I know my choice already. I'd rather watch a talking dog play a video game than watch another boring ass AAA and soon to be a quadruple A game.
Quadruple A. No, this is why we covered niche games, by the way. We've just gone tired with the rigmarole of the AAA games right now. Like seriously, I do respect Marvel's Avengers for being actually good, but it's not good enough for me to spend more time with this. It's a live game. I have already tons of live. I think I've burned out of looter shooters from last year's coverage. Like all of the loot games, like I know Godfall's there, Marvel's Avengers there, Outriders, which is also coming later this year.
Oh shit!
Another Square Enix loot game. All of those games are just not appeal to me anymore. I'm bummed out. Like seriously, this is the problem when you have too much. When you spend too much time with the things you love, you have to make sure you can continue that passion. You gotta pace yourself. You don't want to get burned out because you keep doing the same thing over and over again, to the point that the things you love become the things that is so normal and mundane, you take it for granted. This is a public service announcement because I have seen some people in the industry getting burned out.
Already, yeah. This one already.
Not specified to that one guy, but we can feel it everywhere.
They get burned out, then they no longer give a shit.
Yeah.
Pace yourself, make yourself try to do different things to make your job we say more fun, at least for you, at least more, rather than just go to the run of the mill doing the same day-to-day task of read, write, publish, read, write, publish, read, write, you gotta get tired quick, seriously.
So we end it with a quote from one of the best writers of all time, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Check yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh man,
such wise sage wisdom.
You $50. Thank you, $50.
Thank you, Mr. $50, man.
And on that positive note, what's gonna be on the thumbnail?
The Crusader Kings punya the menuing, because I saw one like your daughter is going for you. Is going for you. Accept or deny?
You're on the what's it? This house. I forgot.
Just put in the dialogue choices for Crusader King 3.
Oh yeah, this is the Habsburg route.
Habsburg rock.
Habsburg, the House of Habsburg of Spain. They are very incestuous.
I should try to find it in CK3. I think they are there. Maybe we
should be there. The Habsburg dynasty.
Habsburg dynasty. Alasan je Ferrari clowns. You get the first picture.
Oh yeah, the clown.
Yeah,
the Ferrari clown. Yeah,
Ferrari clown.
Itu je. There will be another picture.
Well, Wasteland Fallout, basically post-apocalypse theme, whatever.
Oh my god, the Ferrari clowns and the incestuous family in the post-apocalypse world, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that should be enough.
Okay.
Oh no, the Habsburg won't be in CK3. They are not in the timeline. They are not in the medieval times. They are more in the. It will appear in the other Paradox game, Europa Universalis. It's during the colonization period. It's on that age, so it's a bit out of the simulation. Oh shoot! I can already find the J in the wiki page. I played too much. Anyway, let's plug in the social links. Daniel?
Alright, you can follow me on Twitter at my alt account. This is twitter.com/Nurakimi, Nurakimi. There will be I have 3 reviews coming out. Which Project Cars has been out already by the time this video is out, video or podcast. I have another one for the Acer Nitro 5. Very good laptop.
AMD Ryzen.
Yeah, Ryzen.
Specify AMD Ryzen. That one.
Spicy one. So that will be coming out probably between next week. And before the next episode come out, there will be a review for WRC9, which initial thoughts. Finally, I can take Sweden flat out after all these years. That's good. Okay.
Oh, good. All right. Nice. Anan?
Yeah. You can find me twitter.com/dropnear. DR4UPN1R. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically like a Norse mythology, I don't know, creature. Forgot. Drop me DR4UPN1R. Tweet me Ferrari memes.
Ferrari memes.
And I have been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf, MECKRONOS. As stated beforehand, we have a review for Hotshot Racing. I will not say anything more other than to check out the review when it's live. It should be live by the time you hear this. Next is also a review for Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. We've talked about it in a previous dia.log episode. I would suggest you to listen back to that episode for more thoughts. And the review will be coming soon. What else? That should be it. That's gonna be our Rawe Ceek for next week. And that has been dia.log, the Gaming Matters podcast. And remember, guys, always take a break. Grab a Snickers.
Stay hydrated.
Check yourself before you wet yourself.
And please don't bang your stepmom. God damn.
And on that bombshell, see you next podcast.